Hi guys, welcome to the Climb Frame Installer channel. Where's the rubbish down there? This is a playset from Costco and it is called the Montpellier. It is a little tower cabin, bench, slide. It does have a door as well, which is interesting. Monkey bars, and then the handles on there as well. This door has been sprung loaded in the hinges, so it will keep itself shut, and it just hits against there. So I don't know how that'll be in the wind. It's quite, it's alright little set really for the cash. I think she paid about 600 quid. So I'm in Liverpool right now. Double swings, trapeze bar. These aren't adjustable. So with the Costco sets, I come from Backyard Adventures, which is what Selwood used to sell until they went pop. But yeah, you get a cabin, playhouse. I think the deck's 1.2. You do have this interesting slide as well. So this isn't one for people that don't want to do a proper install. You have to drill through this plastic. So you as a customer have to actually put these holes in, which could quite easily crack the plastic. A couple at the top as well. Go underneath. It's basically a sheet of plastic that pushes into these ridges. So you actually have to like manhandle and bend and flex it all around, and then put all the screws in to hold it. So it's not the easiest of installs for a person. You are also having to drill through up here to get the swing brace on, and there's a few other bits and pieces. It is quite nice. It comes with a few of the like drill attachments, etc. So you don't have to worry about that. Crazy little warning sign. But yeah, I mean it goes in. It does what it needs to do. It's not the biggest of units. I mean that's an A4 piece of paper. So it's not, if I do that, so it's a sheet and a 3/4, sheet and a half of A4 is the entrance hole to get into. This here, I can look literally straight over it. Bit awkward, I hate being on camera, sorry. So again, it's not the highest of monkey bars with a really small entrance. So when the kids do get old enough to actually hold themselves, they'll probably, I'll go up here, you'll probably be able to just literally hold onto this third rung, get their feet in. But what will happen is their feet will then probably be higher than their actual body, and you'll probably have more accidents off this. But it does what it needs to do. It gets the kids going. Other than that, you get a little bench. If that's on grass or on not level surface, you're probably going to rip that out. It's only held on with two little L brackets. But it's kind of cute. Get little windows, get a roof and stuff. I mean, all this colour and the orange is a wood stain. So after a year or two, this will all start to wash out and it will come back to you as a customer. I believe the instructions do say to upkeep maintenance and to stain the wood. I don't think it's pressure treated. It's wood preservative. So you will need to do it every year. In the UK, probably every couple of years if you want to keep it looking like this. If you don't and you miss a year or two, then it'll be game over. Once the wood starts to deteriorate, it'll take a long time to try and get that back. The plastic will kind of go off, and the old ones, I haven't seen one of these after a few years because it's a new model, but the plastic used to go almost a yellowy colour, and obviously the roof is a different brand. They look cute as a person, like an adult buying a kid's playset, but yeah, I mean it's the sort of thing that you are buying, a cost efficient thing. That's down to budget prices, which means there will always be a bit of a thing to carry out. You're not going to get like custom quality, let's say, or commercial quality on something else like this. So my finger is literally bigger than the wood. Bigger than the wood. Holding that like dormer window on, you're putting 2-inch screws into the size of wood of this. So if you can't screw straight as well, be cautious. I mean, there's lots of bits to kind of just keep an eye for. Like you're basically screwing fence panels here with one screw each end into a bit of wood that thick. It only goes in half as much. So you hit that hard enough, you're gonna pop it out. If you hit that when it's wet, probably pop out as well. But it's the sort of thing that as long as you're happy to kind of maintain and touch up and just do little bits and pieces, you should be absolutely fine. For the price point, you can't really go too far wrong. As I say, you're looking at a 600 quid 700 quid playset, and you get almost, you know, everything you can imagine. Even if you throw it away after a few years, it's not going to be too bad. Let the kids get a bit bigger and then get a custom one from us. If you're looking for climbing frame install, we're currently up in Liverpool, but we do cover the whole of England and into the Wales if needed, and we can come out, get it installed for you. The only thing we don't do on AstroTurf is peg it, so we have left that for the customer if they want to, or we do sell like massive stakes that you just hammer straight into the ground and then screw in. Obviously that's not following instructions, so it does void the warranty, I guess, but it does mean that you don't need to cut open the AstroTurf and cut massive holes and post mix it. Again, it's not a guarantee for like 8-9 year olds that are seeing how far they can swing. Our pegs will probably not do that, but you know, it depends on what you've got underneath it. It depends on what hardcore you've got. In my eyes, chucking in some pegs like that we can sell you and only puncturing a few little puncture holes into the AstroTurf, if you do have issues, you could just concrete what we've just sold you. Whereas if you're doing those, you do have to cut a decent sized hole and then reseal it all up, and then your AstroTurf starts rocking up and you've got cut holes everywhere. It's just a bit more of a nuisance. Anyway, cool. If you want anything, look on climbingframeinstaller.co.uk. Hit us up on the contact form, quote form, and we can get you something built. So this is the Costco Montpellier